Just how strong was O'Sullivan? After not playing for a whole year, Hawkins opened with a high-quality safety, and the cue ball came back up table, tight to the cushion. O'Sullivan stepped forward and took a look at the layout. Seeing that, Hawkins already had worry written all over his face. That was insanely accurate. On the very first shot, the rocket buried a huge long red. His attack was like a ballistic missile. Once he locked onto the target, it was instant destruction. This was the 2013 World Championship Final, O'Sullivan versus Hawkins. At that time, the rocket was right at his peak. Even with his weaker left hand, he could still produce attacking shots that would trouble even the world's top 16 players. There were also rumors back then that after not playing for a whole year, the rocket was under financial pressure and was even close to not being able to pay his kids' school tuition. But what shocked people was this: even after a full year without competing, his putting accuracy and cue ball control were still frighteningly sharp. In this frame, Hawkins only got to play the breakoff, and after that, he was basically locked into the VIP seats. So tell me, in today's game, who can really compare to the Rockets' accuracy? Selby or Trump? You can drop your opinion in the comments. This wasn't even a match anymore. This was basically O'Sullivan's one-man show. I believe the fans in the crowd felt exactly the same way I did. Watching him play was pure enjoyment.
36.
After hammering in a power black, the cue ball came off the rebound and split the pack of reds open, completely laying the foundation for the attack that followed. Back in his chair, Hawkins had already started, nervously drinking water, and after getting beaten up like this, his expression somehow still looked unusually calm.
48.
The person who understands the Rockets' rhythm best might honestly be the referee. The timing between the two of them was unbelievably in sync.
56. Not only the way Potts falls, he just seems to fall into position as he walks around the table. He just seems to be absolutely perfect, you know, he's shuffling around over the thing.
When you watch the Rocket play, do you ever get that feeling that snooker actually looks easy? 93. In just a few minutes, the rocket was already charging toward a century break. The crowd answered with a huge round of applause.
100. Wow, that is unbelievable. I see in this year's World Championship.
Now all the colors were in place, just waiting for the rocket to pick them off, one by one.
Not a lot back.
At that point, Hawkins looked completely crushed. He could probably only blame his bad luck. Of all times, it had to be in a world final against a financially struggling Rocket. In the end, the Rocket finished on 133 and completed a brilliant clearance.